Hello my friends and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Weasels, 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 weasels. Olaf Scholz, the Chancellor of used to be once strong Germany and balls, decided to give Ukraine Leopard 2 tanks today, after the United States said that they will send Abrams 1 tanks to Ukraine. The Americans said that they will send 30 units, 30, and the Germans immediately said, okay, then we send them 2, which is Leopard 2 tanks. Unsurprisingly, but it shows the hesitation between the unity in what is NATO or the big club, the one club led by United States of America. But hey, let's first look at the articles that today I made another video with these articles regarding US decision to send Abrams 1 tanks. And I will start with this little article right here. This is the one I used. Associated Press: in reversal, US poised to approve Abrams tanks for Ukraine. It's no reverse. They knew from the very beginning. We had to be prepared in order to happen something like that. This comes this from January 24th, 2023. And the other article is here from Politico: US closer to approving significant number of Abrams tanks to Ukraine. Well, here they say they will receive 30 units. And it also says here that Germany approved to have them issued, sent, because Americans did it. So they said, we're not going to send Leopard tanks until United States will send Abrams. So since Scholz came today and said, we're going to send Leopard 2, correlated with those two articles from Political and Associated Press with United States sending Abrams, we know that the tanks season is on. So no surprise here. I guess no surprise over there either, because I've been talking about this for about 10 or 11 months, saying that the Ukraine, the leaders over there, the leaders, smack, the followers, how do you want to call them, the executants, they will receive everything, including fighter jets, long-range missile systems, and tanks. They already received armored vehicles. So let's read this article that I got ready here for you, where Olaf Scholz, who doesn't appear happy at all in this picture, because that's what they want to, show that he's not happy. Now look behind in the background at those people over there. So you see Scholz here. He's like, what the hell am I doing here? And then look at this. This is a woman right here, okay? I don't see that flag. That's not German flag. That's like a Dutch flag to me. But anyway, what do I know, right? And then here you have oh my God, this guy doesn't want to be over there. Don't put your finger on the trigger, buddy. And the same with this person. And then you have this guy again. These are what, 16? And this guy, I have a pistol right here and a big butt. All right, that's what drew me in. All right, Ukrainska Pravda, January 24th, 2023. All right, Olaf Scholz, the Chancellor of Germany, has decided to transfer Leopard 2 battle tanks to Ukraine. This was reported by European Pravda with reference to Spiegel. Yes, Spiegel broke the news, but we took it from these guys, if it's okay with you. According to the publication, Germany plans to provide Ukraine with at least 1 company of Leopard 2 A6 tanks, which is about 14 units of equipment under NATO standards. So 14, this is just to begin with. It is claimed that the German Leopard tanks are to arrive from the warehouse of the Bundeswehr. In the medium and long term, additional tanks may be prepared from stocks held by German industry. Now, let me adjust that. In the medium and long term, additional tanks will be sent, not prepared, from stocks held by German industry. I guarantee you that. That's only one scenario under which, or circumstance under which Ukraine will not receive tanks. And that is if the Russians, destroy everything over there or reach the border with Poland and I think it's Slovakia and Hungary and Romania and Moldova, then they have nothing to send to anymore. I hope, the guys in Ukraine will stop this, or the guys in Moscow for the same reason. Political writes that Scholz is expected to announce about supplying tanks to Ukraine on Wednesday, the same with the United States of America, January 25th, during his address to the Bundeswehr scheduled for 1 o'clock p.m. He may also announce that Germany will permit re-export of Leopard 2 tanks from other European countries, about 15 according to the Ukrainians, and about 100 already on the line. As Spiegel points out, Berlin's decision was obviously preceded by several days of intensive consultations with allies. Doesn't sound to me like these guys are allies, but hey, eventually they aligned behind the US, especially the United States. German Chancellor Olaf Scholz emphasized that he would supply Ukraine with combat tanks only in cooperation with other countries. Lless, that's what it is. The German army has 320 Leopard 2 tanks in service. That means you gotta send them all, buddy. These tanks are in various conditions in terms of repair and readiness for deployment, and the exact number of these can be ready for dispatch to Kiev is not publicly disclosed. Now imagine that, let's say the Russians would have invaded Germany, or let's say France would have invaded Germany. These guys had 320 Leopard tanks in service. How is that possible? What is the Bundeswehr's, budget, yearly budget? That's all they got? Where's the money going to? Hey, Deutsche Volk, hello, answer me. Now, in addition, on Tuesday, it became known that Germany received a request from Poland to re-export Leopard 2 tanks to Ukraine. The German government has stated that they wanted to review this request as quickly as possible. According to the mass media, the decision may be announced as early as Wednesday. So, what do you think, my friends? What do you think? I think that, and it's no surprise, they will get whatever tanks they will ask, they being the coalition, because don't fool yourselves. This is not Ukraine requesting. This is the big boss tries to do the dirty job through someone else's hands. But it doesn't want to be that obvious for us. You know what I mean? If they would say, we'll do this, they will have to answer a little bit more questions. But like this is Ukraine fighting Russia, and we are the good people, big-hearted. We're going to give them tanks, and then you and I will work harder and make some more tanks from our taxes and get them ready. Remember, United States has a budget, military budget of about, this year, $840 billion, I think. That's what they tell us. Who knows how much is in reality. And these guys are sending 30 tanks. And believe me, I don't expect the United States to have, let's say, like 8,000 tanks. You might say, what do you need 8,000 tanks? Why, is Mexico going to attack us? Or what? Is Trudeau going to, anyway, takes his mask off, if you know what I mean? That colored mask. Anyway, so is that what's going to happen? No, but there's so much money you would expect the United States to have, about 2,000 or 3,000, according to the territory, HIMARS units. Patriot, the same number, and they had problems sending and filling the bill for Poland, to give Poland 500. They couldn't make 50 or something to give the Ukrainians. So anyway, that's the way it goes. We give you this, you fight, you blah 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 blah. If you lose, well, nice try. That's it. Nothing harmed us. Some companies make a lot of profit. Some politicians can put some medals of honor, and Biden will. Okay. That's what's going to happen. What do you think is going to happen? And who's going to replenish those? Who's going to work harder? You're looking at it right now, and bring a mirror and look at the other one, which is you, and others like us. So yeah, we're all into this. For what? Because Russia attacked, unprovoked military invasion of sovereign country of Ukraine, which, it's a sovereign country. Like Syria. Oh yeah, who's got troops in Syria? United States of America. So you see, I don't buy this BS of, yeah, those bad guys got into this guy's sovereign country. We should defend these guys. But who is in Syria? About 1,000 American troops that we know of, at least. Doing what? Sucking dry the Syrian oil from the northeastern territories? And sending where? To Iraq, and then to where? In my car? And what? Is that what it is? But Syria is not a sovereign country, it seems like. It can be bombed by other countries. We can name them. We cannot name those countries. Can be bombed by countries whenever, because, you know, that's a terrorist over there, that's Iranians over there, that's everybody they say they are in that country. Let's say China starts bombing the United States because some of, I don't know, a group that they consider terrorist say, yeah, they were in New York City, or I don't know. Is that how it works? Exactly. But if you have this, you can have that. All right? So tanks are coming, all of them. Germany has, what, 320 tanks. That's how much, whatever, I know. I think Russia lost about, according to this guy, the same amount, or double or something, or 500, 700 tanks, according to the Ukrainians. These guys, 320, and they're not all functional. Deutschland über nicht. You know what I mean? So Germany, over nothing. Nowadays, you're just a shadow of what you were. And you build Mercedes, and you have 320 tanks, out of which you don't know if they're functional or not. Is that just BS? I think not. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.